Hey guys, Mike here. How you doing? So in this video, we're going to be this is going to be an update to an air conditioner I was going to build myself a while ago. It's going to be an update on the shop. It's going to be an update on the next project. So let's get into it. So first things first, you guys may remember this fan and this coil. I will post a link in this video on the history of this project. Now, you guys already know that this condenser coil in here, which actually I will not be using now, and I'll explain why. This was originally going to be the homemade window air conditioner, which I decided not to build, and I will explain why. The reason is, now first of all, this is my shop. You guys may not know, but the shop, there is no basement in this building. So the only thing I had was this room up on top of the roof where the expansion tank is. I have a nice little cooler in here. I have a nice table. Yada, yada, yada. I painted this wall. I just painted this last week. I re-insulated all these pipes here. I marked them. I painted that valve, made it all nicey nice, cleaned the floor. I'm having a carpenter come in and build me custom cabinets here, and we'll figure out what to do there. I like this table, but what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this table, come in a bit, and we're going to build a table all the way up to the tank that goes around the pipe. So I have a much longer table. The goal is to make this the office and the shop. I will get a phone line up here. I will have internet up here. I will have a radio up here. I don't like working out of my apartment. I want to work out of the shop. So, as you know, it gets very hot up here. Now, why don't we just cut a hole in the brick and stick in a window air conditioner? Too easy. I'm not that type of guy. I like to create stuff and build stuff. So I have these parts laying around, so why not build my own air handler and make my own split system? So this right here is the foundation for my air handler. I have the base built. I just put on these. I'm going to build some cross pieces. I have the drain pan right here. We're going to do a little calculating and figuring stuff out, and you know, it's going to come together. But this is the base for the air handler, which will be sitting underneath that tank. A duct will come up the back of the tank over here, and a diffuser will be right above my head. I just bought a pre-built water-cooled 404A 9,900 BTU air conditioning unit, which is actually a medium temperature system for a cooler. So, am I crazy? Yes, I am crazy. I am literally going to get this room possibly down to 50 degrees, or at least 55, 56 degrees, with insulation. The unit that's going to be water cooled, the compressor and everything, is going to sit right over here. I'm going to have a friend of mine build a steel frame. He's going to weld it up. I just cut the insulation off the makeup water line to the expansion tank. This unit is going to be water cooled. It's going to be a wastewater system, which is allowed. Now, what I'm going to do is there's going to be a ball valve here, and I'm going to have a T here. It's going to be a 1x1 by ½ T. The ball valve here is so I can close this water line off, so this tank is not constantly filling, because if you open this valve, the tank fills. So, that's why there's going to be a ball valve here. So that way I just have water going to my unit, and then that water is going to dump in the tank after it goes through the unit. What I am going to put on there is this little doohickey right here, which is going to come out the side, like so, where I can see a pressure, and it's going to come down into my unit with a valve here. So that way I can valve off the unit in winter, and I can open the ball valve, and my expansion tank will have water. So that is the plan. I think it's definitely overkill. Absolutely overkill for this space. But then again, I am on the roof. It does get extremely hot and humid in here. But now with the white paint on the walls, when I do some insulation on the ceiling, these are thick cinder blocks. These are solid cinder blocks. These are not hollow blocks in this building. So I definitely have some insulating power in here. This is going to be one cool room. I think it's really cool. I always wanted to build my own little unit. So you guys are going to see it come together. this is going to be an interesting project because this is going to be a medium temperature air handler, guys. You know, we're going to be running a 25-degree VAP here. Now, there are some concerns I have. When I got the coil design from Nationwide Coils, I don't know if my fin spacing is large enough. I'm afraid of ice buildup. I may have to put a defrost on it, but I don't plan on running it that cold in here. You know, the coldest I'll get it is, you know, I like it to be 68, anywhere between 68 and 70, normal air conditioning temperature. But for shits and giggles, I'm going to see just how cold I can get this room, and I'm just going to crank this bad boy. And when I say crank it, I mean I'm just going to go and see if I can get down to 50. So it's going to be an interesting experiment. It is going to be an interesting build. I look forward to it. I want to have you guys along the way. The condenser coil in the future will eventually be used for something else. I still plan on building a window air conditioner, but for now, I always also wanted to build my own split system. This little exhaust fan, I believe what we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole in the wall and put it there so I can have also an exhaust if I need. If I'm doing spray painting or anything like that, we'll see how it's going to go. We're going to, you know, put a damper on it or whatever. I also started getting some ductwork from McMaster Carr, some duct fittings. This is going to go in front of the air handler like that. It's going to be just like that. Like that. Yeah, actually like that. Because this is only going to be 16 inches high. It doesn't need to be that high. So, you know, basically, you get the picture. This is an end cap. 10 by 8 end cap that when the duct comes over here, it's going to be 10 by 8 because I got a 10 by 10 diffuser to sit right above me. So this is going to be the end cap for that. That is the increaser to go from 8 by 8 to 10 by 8. So, and there's the drain pan, obviously. This needs another coat of Flex Seal on the bottom. This is like a secondary little pan. It's all siliconed on the side, and these just got silicone there, and the corners, and there, and there. I need to order some more of this, and yeah. This is going to be an interesting project, guys. This is the air conditioning shop project, and this is also just a video of my shop that I made. This was just a storage room. The previous superintendent had this set up as a storage room. He had a bunch of exercise equipment in here, but I'm making it really nice. I'm going to repaint this floor in an epoxy gray. I'm going to have a computer up here. This is going to be my office, my main shop, so I can use it as an office and the shop. And we're going to make this work, guys. We're going to make this work.